tonight because he passed out last night.
Oh my God.
Because he had a panic attack from stress.
Oh no.
So I figured since you're working on making your dreams come true, you're probably stressed too. Do you have any stress tips?
My biggest advice to people dealing with stress is to look big picture and see that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to make every single moment count, and every moment does count, but at the same time there's so much grace in life, and there's so much that we put on ourselves that doesn't need to be on ourselves, that we can just relax and let things come to us and do the best we can, and at the end of the day what happens is going to happen, and we can only control what we're going to do. So that's my advice. Just do the best you can and let what happens happen.
Hillbilly Live.
Remember that time?
I like that.
That was good. That was good
Good
advice.
pep talk for a Monday.
What happens is going to happen. Remember that time that you passed
It's life.
out?
It's life. Oh, I've passed out a few times, Amber.
And I had to call 911?
Yes, my wife had to do that once before too when I got dehydrated.
You fell like a tree. You had a grass stain on your face.
And my hat and my shirt.
That was horrible.
Why is it you're such a hateful person and you like to make fun of near-death experiences for people? Look at you. You're being a hateful individual.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You are a hateful individual.
I had a dramatic moment where I screamed for people to come help because I couldn't flip you over.
But you're also laughing about the grass stains that ended up on my face and hat and shirt right there. Look at you. You are a hateful. Is this where you want to be when Jesus comes back?
Because I had to, because it was so traumatic. It was traumatic. I thought you were dying right in front of me.
Dramatic.
So what I have to focus on is the grass stain on your face.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Hey, y'all, I'm Amber Parker.
I'm Bryan Taylor, and I don't want to be here.
And this is Hillbilly Live. Welcome to our 15-minute morning show. You know, if you don't want to be here, that's not going to encourage other people to join
I
us.
want other people to be here. I just don't want to be here because you're making fun of my near-death experience.
Well, how about this? How about I let other people say bad things?
I mean, you've already said enough. But yeah, these people are just friendly as can be on the internet too.
Okay, so here's what happened, y'all. So last week we talked about Bryan and his introduction for Dustin Lynch at Crash My Playa.
And all we did is talk about it. We didn't make fun of anybody. We pointed out just what was happening, and people got upset with just us talking about it.
Yes, they are on our TikTok is livid with thumbs down, people mad at us, don't like. So I picked out a few comments, just a few.
Because there's a bunch of them.
There's a lot of, and they're none of them are good.
One of my favorites is, and maybe you should mind your business. It's his show. That's probably my personal favorite.
You know what, Lorette? Maybe you should mind your business. It's our show, Lorette.
Good God, look at you picking fights with people.
Look, you told me I need to be more controversial.
OMG, you guys are dramatic. Do people actually listen to these two dudes? What in the hell?
She reminds me of Nancy Pelosi.
What does that have to do with anything? We were talking about Luke Bryan. Why would you say
guys,
that?
This is one of my favorites. You guys are talking way too much. No one wants to hear your voice. We just want to watch the clip.
That's really heartwarming. That's really heartwarming. I love hateful people. I really do.
You know what? It's not very like we have 25 followers on TikTok. If you
no, we're up to 28.
Oh, you're right. We got 3 more from this hateful video. So, but if you would like to get us up to 30 today and go follow us on TikTok, that would be amazing.
And feel free to leave a hateful comment. We don't mind. We really don't. I mean, I laughed at a lot of them.
We'll read them. We'll shout you out probably, you know, if it's a good one. We like to do shout outs.
And be clever. I mean, the more hateful you are.
Yeah. I mean, give us content for later.
Yeah.
I mean, because we can tag you on TikTok later after you say something hateful when we talk about it.
I mean, as they say, Amber, people aren't hating you. You're not doing things right. So
I guess so.
Bring on the hate.
Yeah.
Bring on the hate.
7,000 views and 7,000 hateful comments. Totally worth going viral. If y'all get the chance,
Thanks, y'all. Thanks.
Thanks. All right, let's move on to country music.
Hillbilly Live.
So, I don't know. Dare we go here, Brian?
Oh, no, we're gonna go with the story.
We're
again?
gonna. I popped it up. Okay, this is 100% happening, says Luke Bryan. Dustin Lynch
Remove that bottom bar, though. Remove that bottom bar so they can get the whole tweet.
The whole tweet.
There we go. All right, proceed.
This is 100% happening. Dustin Lynch will be doing my introduction next year at Crash My Playa. He has 358 days to compose it. You will not want to miss it.
Dustin, he replied. He said he's gonna basically do his homework.
So Dustin Lynch up to the challenge. So I don't know. You think he's gonna go as inappropriate as Luke went, or you think he's gonna be?
I don't know. But now my mind is wandering because now I'm thinking, was this like a little PR stunt
to get people talking about Crash My Playa?
Because it worked. It worked perfectly. A genius move on Luke's part.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Luke has a lot of people that will be hateful on his part.
And what's funny is some people were mad that he even said it. Some people were supporting it. Some people knew it was a joke.
It got
some traction. And then it got even more traction when he came and apologized for even saying what he said. So I kind of feel it could be like a PR stunt. Possibly.
Maybe.
I could be wrong.
Maybe. Do you think Zach Bryan is using football for PR stunts?
I don't know, but I like what's going on here. So Zach Bryan said he's going to get a tattoo if the Eagles win. So he already promised to put out a song when the Eagles, made it to the Super Bowl. And he put out the song Dawns. Now he's promising he's going to get a tattoo if they win the Super Bowl. And I just want to see the Chiefs lose. I'm not a fan of the Eagles because I like the Packers, but I am a fan of watching the Chiefs lose.
So I learned something today about the Eagles. There's a player named Jalen, and that player played for Alabama Roll Tide.
No one cares, Amber. No one
that
cares.
Means
no
that
one but Alabama fans care.
That means when I say Roll Tide in this specific instance, it still makes sense. So,
you're really stretching.
Roll Tide.
You're just stretching. You're ridiculous and making yourself just look just sad.
But I'm happy with you. You're the one with the frown on your face.
But hey, the Alabama fans, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. No, y'all think Alabama matters to everybody, and it doesn't. It doesn't.
Roll Tide. All right. So Dolly Parton making news. She's done the rock album, and she wanted to do a song with Mick Jagger.
He said no.
He said no.
The only rock artist that she approached that said no. Why would you not want to do a duet with Dolly Parton?
I don't know. I would do a duet with Dolly Parton.
Who wouldn't? Well, I guess Mick Jagger wouldn't, but I kind of now want to see Dolly Parton kick his bony ass. I want to see that. Not my words, her words.
I'm here for it.
Yes, I am too.
I'm here for Dolly Parton whooping anyone's ass.
And I feel Dolly Parton could take Mick Jagger in a fight. I don't know. I just feel that.
I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly. She's got the nails. And she can play guitar with them, so they're strong and sturdy nails.
Now, here comes one of your Alabama fans.
That's right. Sonia said it's a fact. She is the one that gave me the information earlier that because I needed to clarify. Does Roll Tide make sense if I say it in the middle of the story? And it does, because she said he's Bama built. So Roll Tide makes sense.
There is another great university in the state of Alabama. Another great university. Auburn is a great university and probably better than Alabama. Possibly.
Brian.
I'm not hating. I'm just pointing out facts.
Look.
There are better schools in Alabama. Texas has a bunch of better schools.
I don't hear anybody saying go Texas.
I know. It's hard for you to accept that Texas is better than Alabama.
Again, roll tide. Let's move on.
Hillbilly Live.
Ryan, did you ever have a bean bag as a kid?
Oh no, I thought they were trashy. I mean, just trashy as could be.
Yeah, but they were fun because you could like go pop.
There's nothing fun
plop.
about that.
Yes,
Nothing
it
fun
is.
about that.
That is fun.
I mean, beanbags to me, like
pop.
they were like a giant, hacky sack or something. Just pitiful and ugly, trashy. I didn't want to be around them.
You can wear one now.
Of course you can.
You can wear you a bean bag.
Now watch, these are going to be a hot item in 2023.
Down,
I just believe it.
It's like a whole other version of the Snuggie.
But worse.
Keep you warm and keep you comfy. You don't even need a chair.
It almost looks like they're dressing up as a pair.
Look, this might be my future, okay? Because we don't know at what point I'm going to have to sell off all my furniture to pay my mortgage. So this might end up being how I sit at my house.
But I still feel these look like a pair. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look like a pair?
I don't think it's about looks. I think it's about function.
And comfort, I'm sure.
That's right.
Comfort and function.
That's right.
And stupidity.
Looks good. All right, let's go to TikTok.
Hillbilly Live.
Speaking of stupidity, I have never seen anybody do this. Nobody ever until this.
Why is opening cinnamon rolls so hard?
So, like, it never comes right out after you do this. It makes no sense.
I mean, none of this makes sense.
No, what are you doing? There's a thing and you pull.
Like, how do you do it? Does someone have a better way?
Yeah, it's called reading the tube.
I'll show you what I do.
Reading the tube.
I like
tells
make an
you
air
exactly
gap
what to do.
in the side, right? And then I cut down it with the scissors.
Cut it with scissors. Talk about ruin your scissors. There's and it's terrifying. And it's a tap and it pops. But
yeah. I just know in all of my life on Earth, I have never had to use a can opener or scissors to open up biscuits or cinnamon rolls ever in my life. Ever.
No, you just whack it.
To each their own. To each their own.
You could use a spoon and it's a little less terrifying when it pops.
America's not going to make it, Amber. I just feel that when I see these videos floating around.
You mean when you meet Janice? You know America's not going to make it when you meet Janice? Number one, I would never ride one of these things. It's like one of those round things where they pull the rubber band down and you're sitting in a seat and then they launch you up into the air and you're like this.
Yeah, no.
So okay, this is a long one, but stick with me, okay? Because it's worth it. Listen to what he asks right up front. No chance. No chance. Are you sure I won't fall out? No chance. No chance.
That poor kid's so scared.
Fall down and die. Janice!
No awkward.
We're all going to hell.
That's launch.
Tell laugh.
Feet on the rail.
Oh my God. Look at him. Wow. Stop it. Coming out the chair.
Stop it.
And you can't just stop it.
He is falling out of the chair and Janice is laughing her ass off.
I would have been scared to death.
Do you think
Scared
Janice
to
is
death.
his mom? Do you think Janice is like his aunt, his
I don't care who
babysitter?
Janice is at this point. I just think that Janice in this video clip is a hateful human being, kind of like you are, because if that was me sitting next to you, you'd be laughing too.
Well, now that you mention it, I might.
It's what you do. You laugh at people's like misfortunes all the time.
I would never ride that though.
Oh yeah, there ain't no reason. And my wife tries to get me on those. She's like, why don't we go try that? No, there's no reason. There's no reason to be slingshotted anywhere. Like human beings are not supposed to be slingshotted for any reason.
No, seems wrong. Seems off. Can't be
Oh,
right. No, hard pass. Hard pass. All right, y'all. That's it. That's our 15-minute morning show. Back on a Monday. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a great weekend. Kicking off the week, making fun of people. So hopefully you'll be nicer than I am, so you can have a better karmic week than I will. How about that?
Well, again, Amber, people need to get to heaven. And if you want to get to heaven, you can't be hateful to people like you.
Thank you. Look, Tanner says you guys are great. Much love. This is so much better than the comments we get on TikTok.
I'm sure Tanner's talking to us.
Thank you, Tanner.
Me. Yeah, I feel he's talking to me. I mean,
he said you guys.
I need the love, Amber. You've been so hateful to me over the past 15 minutes. Is that how long we've been working?
You know what? We'd be done by now if you weren't still whining. We'd be done by now. All right. Bye, y'all.